Managing employees, tracking their performance, and making sure that everyone is on the same page is hard. Now, imagine a company that increased your employee engagement by 30%, retention by 10, productivity over 25%, and reduce the attrition by 15%. The AllBetter app gives you an insight into your business with a simple graph that helps you easily identify, one, your top performers, your bottlenecks, your growth area, and also track your employees. Let me show you. Once you open your AllBetter for Professionals or PL app, you hit down over to settings. First things first, you want to make sure you add your employees. Next, add employees. And then adding employees is a very straightforward. Informations, create an account for them, and then they will receive an email with those credentials to log into the app and access their account. Now, their view is different than your view. They're not going to see all the financial data as your clients and they're only going to see what is assigned specifically to them. So in my example here, I have 3 employees. The first account is usually yours. That's your information. We'll head over to map view. In real time, as they have a job assigned to them, you'll be able to open up the map view and be able to see, pinpoint exact location where those employees are at. As long as there's a job in progress and they're working on something, this map view allow you to have that in real time. But let's head over to one of my favorite tool, which is a team collaborations. Let's say I have a client. That client's John Doe had a job, or we created a job. I mean, if you haven't seen some of the previous videos on how to create a quote and get a signature, head over to our YouTube channels and see those videos. For now, let's go ahead and click on e-job. And these are the current jobs you have for just this particular customer, John Doe. This allows you here, when you scroll down into the actual visit, get inside the job details. This shows you who is the employee currently working on that project. It also gives you an idea of the status of that work order. Notice something here I want to share is in a note section. So note sections, what happen is if you have a job that is not more than just one employee working on, they all can actually go up here, hit the plus sign, and add any more details or any stuff that they discover that in a work order. Let's say they were, you start taking off the drywalls, or you start doing some work, and then you finally discover something that wasn't visible at the first time when you write a quote or something like that. Then you can actually add that. And then whoever's working on that project, if it's you and a couple of your employees, everyone will be able to see that note in real time. Just create a seamless team collaborations like never been seen before. The other things that the AllBetter will do for your business is the reporting data. When you hit back to the home screen and all the way at the bottom up here, this gives you a bird's eye view of how your business is performing. You can choose from the drop down to see what your 7 days look like, what your 30 days look like, and what's your fiscal year look like, or 1 year. Also, if you look down at the bottom, this is where you see all the items and services you have used when you write those quotes, convert them into jobs, and finally completed those jobs. This track all of that stuff as you put it. Again, there was a previous video was made about how to add these item lines, which basically think of it this way: the services and the product that you offer, and you could just list those in there, and automatically the system will track how many have you used. You can see all of your products up here. We've used toilets 15 times. This is the total generated sales for that. Again, this is a demo purpose, but you can set those up originally when you set up an account, and then the system will help you track all of those. And again, you can see that by 7 days, 15 days, or 30 days. And usually this is only going to show you the items or services that have already been converted into a project. So when you write a quote, it doesn't really add it up. Once it's actually been fulfilled and the job is completed, then it will track it for you. The other things up here is this button out here, which is the timesheet. Every time an employee or yourself, you start a job, you can do this by clicking on a start, and a timer will track how many hours and the minutes you've spent on that job. You can always pause it if you have to come back the next day or need to take a lunch break, and then go back again and start it again. This gives you a bird's eye view of how many times, how many hours you spent in that job. So that gives you some data and insight on what's your hourly rates are you actually generating for that job. And it also works in a way that if you go back, so let's say I'm going to go back to the 26th, and if I click on that, it shows me here who are the employees that are working on that projects. And I can also read their notes as they post those notes. So as a business owner, you still have that visual control of how your business is performing, even if you're not there to see the work it's being done yourself. And one of the things here is the scheduling. This allows you again to see per day what you have scheduled for yourself as well as any of your employees. For example, Wednesday the 26th, October 26th, I can see all of my one job that's been assigned to all of those three. But if I go back to today's date, Monday, I can see this is only one employee that is have something going on for them, and I can go back there and see how are they doing, what are they up to, and if they left any notes. So I'm able to see all of that. And whenever an employee logging into the account, again, they're not going to see this full visual. All they see is what they have scheduled, what they have on their schedules. None of these other items will be visible out here, so it gives you total privacy as far as how you run your business. Now, I know this is very high level stuff, but once you start utilizing the AllBetter for your day-to-day operations, your life will change forever. It's an easy tool that is designed by contractors for contractors. I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channels, like this video, share this video, and most importantly, head over to allbetterapp.com/provider and try the AllBetter Field app 30 days free today. Thanks for watching.